Did you always know that the seven-seat Harrier is going to be the Safari? It was introduced as the Buzzard, then we knew it as the Gravitas, and now we are going to call it Safari. So, was it always known that it was going to be a Safari, or
Yeah.
was it an afterthought that, okay, you have a successful brand name with a very good brand recall, and if you're coming with a big SUV, you can use it here?
So let me take you back a little, Nihal. Sorry, I'm taking you back on many things, but it's good to know the origin of the story. In 2015-16, we saw that this body on frame, this chassis frame construction of SUVs was on its way out. In fact, most SUVs globally had already moved away from the body on frame construction. Now we had no architecture which allowed us to do a big 4.7 4.8 meter SUV. We had nothing internally, as you know. We only had body on frame, but the perfect partner we found in Land Rover, who had the D8 platform. We spoke to them. The D8 has, of course, proven itself over time. They built the Discovery Sport on it. It's one of the most incredible SUVs in that sense. And we were convinced that we had an architecture. Of course, we modified it. We tweaked it for India, for our own conditions, and we call it Omega now. And we said, look, this gives us the perfect base for not only a Safari, it gives us a perfect base for a range of large cars above 4.5 meters. Now, like I said, we have never done a monocoque that size. The biggest one I think we would have been in the past, maybe a Manza sedan or something like that. But 4.5, 4.6, 4.7 meters is a different ball game. And yes, we entered with the Harrier, but at the same time, we started the Safari program. And I think as a base, it was perfect. It gave us 7 very comfortable seats, or let me say 3 rows of seats. It could be 7 or 6. It gave us the stadium seating, which the original Safari was famous for. That means in whichever row you sat, you had the best view outside of the car. And that's why Safari became so loved. The kind of space it had, the kind of non-claustrophobic environment. So it was very important that whatever new Safari we did was able to deliver some of these things. Performance, presence, that means the dimensions, prestige, which is this kind of flagship product. So these 3 or 4 P's were very important to us. So it was always a Safari. And of course, we wanted to test the waters. We've shown it as Buzzard, we've shown it as Gravitas. Those are all our internal code names. And I think we did a brilliant job at keeping people distracted, because designing a Safari anyway has a lot of, pressure, in that sense. It's a legend. So we wanted to keep some distraction of that car. And but it was a Safari from day. It was born on paper as a Safari. So in 2015, I still have that sketch somewhere that one of my designers did, the first drawing. You'll see from the first sketch, of course, it doesn't look exactly like the car you're seeing today, but that's a sketch that this designer put down and, wrote New Safari, and it was amazing, and we didn't stop since then, and we are bringing it to the market now, so.
Wow. So, I mean, Buzzard, Gravitas was all just distraction.
Yes, it had to be. It had to be because the scrutiny would have been too intense, wanted to be able to work on delivering this product, without being disturbed. Let me put it in that way.